सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् सर्ववेदान्तसिद्धान्त गोचरं तमगोचरं गोविन्दं परमानन्दं सद्गुरुं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् माता पितृमनोभूतं मलमांसमयं वपुः त्यक्त्वा चाण्डालवद्दूरं ब्रह्मीभूय कृती भव. Any human being at any time has to live with a body as he calls himself. He has to live with the body till death. As long as the mind is functioning, he has to deliberately use the body. He has to think what is good for the body, what's not good for the body, what is good for the mind. External world, what all things are required for a comfortable living, all these things he has to think of. Any human being at any time in this world, he has to live with a body, a single body. I am telling you. We don't know about the some people say about the past life and all. We don't have the knowledge of all these things, but future life also we don't have the knowledge. What we know is we have got a body now. That's it. Anybody in this world, anywhere, he knows that he has got a body now, and the body is like this. He understands the body is like this, and he has to live with the body. This sort of thinking also almost never occurs in anybody's mind. This is how they are so much engaged with the activities that are required for, as they say, as they think that that's required for their comfortable living. They struggle hard to remain comfortable. It has been the case since the beginning of the universe. Human being struggles to live comfortably. We are not talking about the difficulties of the body, let alone the difficulties of the body. Even if there are no difficulties, human beings, they struggle to live. They have got their own concept of being happy. They have got their own concept of being happy. You think that if you know something about music, you will be happy. Somebody else thinks that he will be happy based on his sports activities. Somebody is interested in some other knowledge. This is how you are having a body, okay? You are having a body. Now, this body, have you analyzed ever? Have you ever analyzed the nature of this body? Not only this body. When you are thinking of a potato, let's say you are thinking of a potato, you are thinking of the potatoes all over the world. Not a single potato. You are thinking of the potato as a whole. The nature of the cauliflower, nature of the lily, nature of each and everything. Whenever you are thinking of any particular thing, you are thinking about the species, the whole species. So, human being has been endowed with the capacity to think. Given that thinking capacity, what the best he can get, that is important. And we'll be discussing in this episode about that. See, how is the body created? The body is created. It comes into being. It was not there before its birth. But how it came into existence, you have to analyze it. It came into existence definitely. It took this form. And then after some time, I identified myself with this body. Okay? So this is a system. It's not a seed. A seed brings about a tree. Some branches also, some seeds are there. From those seeds, trees come up. For this body to come, what is required is the mixture of two things, both male and female, which are called father and mother. You never call the father and mother with respect to dog, cat, elephant, etc. But human being, because this is a living organism, no? Living organism, thinking person. That's why I call it father and mother. Otherwise the system is the same. Even if you don't call father and mother, this is how the bodies are going to come. You say father and mother, some language they will be talking about something else. They will be talking something else about this relationship. So you have to understand how this comes into being. This has come into being because of the association of two people. That's it. Two people. And I know who they are. There are people who don't know about their parents, because after their birth, they just give up the child. But definitely, when the child doesn't know the parents, the child knows if it thinks properly, it can discover. I am the product of the same thing. A body as such, in fact, it is called here this filth of the parents. This has come out from the filth of the parents. What the scripture wants people to understand is that don't get attracted towards this body. It's very natural. Once the body comes into being, no, you get so much of attraction towards this body. You get so much attracted towards this body that you don't want to leave it. The problem of the body becomes your problem. See, this is universal. As I told you, the seed is universal, but it becomes you. So, you understand the nature of the body. And this body, which was in unmanifest form, it has come into being. And I identified myself with this body. And I'm sure after a length of time, this identification also will come into a full stop. I won't be there to identify this body anymore after the death of this body. This is universally known. A dead body never says, I am so and so. So once the body meets its end, there is no more functioning of the mind, so there is no more identification also. So this I should understand as the nature of the body, which almost nobody thinks. Even if you don't think, this is the reality. So how do you digest this reality? This is the system. See, you have got to be grateful to the body, because the body, similarly, you are also hearing because your body is in a manageable condition. So whatever activities that take place, they are based on the condition of the body. We are very aware of that. Then what should you do then? Don't neglect the body, because you will be in problem. If you neglect your body, you will be in problem. What do you mean by negligence? Given the external objects, whatever are there, whatever is available with you, maintain the body. You need to maintain the body. What does the body need? The body requires food and water, basically food and water. And these days, of course, the clothes has come into being. Clothes they have come into being. So you can use your cloth, whatever cloth you are using. But they don't. The cloth doesn't appease your hunger. Neither it quenches your thirst. It's an external object. It's okay. The people wear, it's okay. There was a time when people didn't wear, but definitely, body needs food and water for its maintenance. And medicine, etc., whatever you call it. In fact, it is food. Whatever enters the stomach now, it is food. But it works in a different manner, and people have discovered that this works in this way. Therefore, if there is cold, cough and cold, etc. You put this inside your stomach, and it will be gone. The problem will be gone. So they have discovered. Fine. There is a system of treatment. Okay. So now, how should you look at this body? Just like looking at a potato. You look at how do you look at the potato? Potato is potato. You don't expect it to be brinjal. You don't expect it to be anything else. Similarly, it is your responsibility to understand the body as it is. It was not the same body once upon a time when it was inside the womb of the mother. I didn't identify myself. I am so and so staying inside. No. So the identification came into being after living for some time. That doesn't mean this body belonged to me. That doesn't mean the body will not go the prescribed changes. See the changes the body undergoes. That is the system. The body grows, but the body doesn't grow in an unlimited manner. Otherwise, it will grow up to hundreds of feet. No, that doesn't happen. There is a limit. There is a law. There is a law governing the nature of the body. So you have to understand the law. Beginning there is law, and end there is law. And when there is end, what will happen? You know very well. Whatever people will do, it's a different thing. After death, what people do? Some people cremate, some people they bury, some people they just throw in the water. So variety of things are done. But anyway, the purpose is that the body will slowly, gradually mix with the earth. That's it. The body will mix with the earth, and it mixes. We know. We have seen many dead bodies of other animals mixing with the earth with the passing of the time. When you leave it alone, leave it a dead body out, slowly it will mix with the earth. That is a system. So this is the body. Now, whatever you call yourself in between, you have to correct. That's also, there is a reality behind it. I am a ruler. I am ruling this country. I am ruling this state. I am ruling this place. Okay, fine, nothing, you are the ruler. But what about the condition of the body, nature of the body? That designation is perfect, there is no problem. But that designation doesn't have any relationship with the body. The body will undergo its prescribed changes. Nobody can stop it. Uncertainty factor also is there. So never get carried away by the things that you do in your life. Never get carried away by the things outside. Outside is very nice. The body to remain alive, you are not responsible. You have to discover that the body is alive, I am not responsible for this. So let me not be attracted towards the body, but let me not neglect also. If I neglect, suppose I don't take food. Food is out there, but I don't take food. I'll be weak. If I don't take food for a few days, I'll be weak naturally. Because the strength comes from food, we know. That's the reason we eat. People eat because they enjoy, that's a different thing. But a knowledgeable person, what he will say? Body requires food, that's why I'm eating. And what type of food should you eat? See, what is eatable? What is eatable you eat, what is not eatable you don't. Very simple logic. So, when you don't get carried away by the nature of the body, how you don't get carried away by understand the nature. This is how it is going to happen to this body. It has come from this sources like this, and it grows in this manner, and it has been said here. It's a and how it becomes. You see, food became the seed for this body, and then the same food, when enters into the stomach or the system, slowly it turns into hard substances. I think. it becomes bone. What do you mean by bone? It is a hard stuff substance, hard stuff. Then it becomes flesh. Then covering also. Covering means just like the skin of the fruit, just skin of a fruit. Similarly, the skin then develops into a system that can experience the world. Forms it can experience, sound it can experience, touches can experience, variety of experiences it gathers. This experiences, where do you have this? You get it through the human beings. Experiences, the animals, the birds, they have also the experiences. System is there. So you have to understand all these things around. Trees, they don't see, they don't talk because the system is not there. Talking is the human beings because they have created a language out of sound. They have created a language out of sound. They have got their own code language. Out of fear, they will have different type of sound. The birds and animals, when there is source of fear, that they will produce different type of sound. So the entire world or universe, for that matter, when you experience, you discover how things are governed by the universal laws. Every body, child, every animals, every insects, every living organisms, every inert objects. Gold, it has got its own law. Silver, clay, stone, everything has got its own law. Fire, water, everything is bound by laws. So they don't change their rule. Similarly, body also doesn't change its rule because this is the system. So when you understand this, what will happen? You don't get carried away by the things that are available in the body. Or yourself, I may say. You don't get carried away by your body, so-called your body. But this body means bone, flesh, and some of the substances that the body doesn't require, it removes from the body. Every day it keeps removing feces and urine. Feces, urine, sweat, all these things are removed. Filth comes up in the eye also, ear also, nose also. Naturally, wherever the system is there, you see, system for maintenance of the body. Your feces and urine, it maintains the body. They need to go out of this body, otherwise the body cannot function. They need to go out. So you put something inside, the body retains something and removes the rest, and whatever it retains, it turns into bone, flesh, blood, and all these things. Whatever things are there in this body, it becomes everything. See, you eat rye, wheat, etc., potato, etc., you eat, but hair comes. Do you imagine? Hair comes. It's the product of these things. The hair is a product of this food. Potato is like this. Do you understand that? Potato, tomato, rice looks like this. This is the system of the Lord. So take care. If it is growing, then cut. Somewhere you can trim your hair or beard, etc., whatever it is. In fact, the hair grows all over the body. Wherever it is possible, is growth. That's wherever the will grow. That's it. Similarly, you call it nail. Nail is neither blood, nor it is flesh, nor it is bone. Nothing. It's a substance that keeps increasing. And unless it does so, the functioning of the palm will not be okay. You know, it is too hard, then you cannot function. So it grows that way. So see the system. So when you enjoy the whole system of the body, you will remain comfortable. I enjoy every aspect of the body. There is fever, let's say. There is fever. When there is fever, I can say in one way I can say, I enjoy the condition. These are the system. It is fighting with the antigens. Whatever they come from outside, the system is fighting. See, when small little cut is there, it heals itself. You might have seen. Everybody will see this in the world, in the society wherever he is living. The dog and cat, whenever there is a cut anywhere in this body, they could lick it. They lick it. The saliva produced in the mouth, they cure the system. See, the Lord's system. You see. So when there is a small little cut, the skin slowly gets joined after some time. It takes time. So healing system is there. Fever, many times we have got fever. In our life, we had fever many times. Fever came and went away. Fever came and went away. How the fever went away? The body took care of it. There is this fighting system is there inside. We may not know. You might have discovered this is how it fights. They call it in medical terms phagocytosis action. Phagocytosis action. Fine. Doesn't matter. We need not have to know all these things. How the fighting system works. We need not have to know. But there we should know. There is something. Without that system being there, I cannot be comfortable now. Physically I mean. So whenever there is disturbance in the body, it takes time to heal. The system corrects many diseases, we can say, many disturbances, the system corrects itself. No external ingredient is required, no external ingredient. Of course, when external ingredients are required, there is no problem in that. You don't need, you take the help of the external ingredients, there's no problem. What's wrong in that? Just like we take food from outside, you take substances from outside and expect the cure. Nothing wrong. But the system you have to understand. The body has got to be like this alone. The body will be like this. And whatever way I take care of this body with respect to medicine, food, and external objects, etc. Whatever objects are there all over the world, I am telling you, whatever objects the people use all over the world, they don't have the capacity to save this body. It's not possible. The breathing is going to stop, a day will come. Whether you like it or not, the breathing is going to stop. And I enjoy this. Why? Because I was not the seed. I didn't identify with the seed of this body. In between came I, so and so. There I should analyze, yes, the body I am identifying as. What I understand is the body is like this, and every change of this body is acceptable to me. That is important. When every change of this body is acceptable to me, because this is the nature. This is the nature. Nature means the Lord's wish. Lord's wish is the body will be like this. We don't have tail. We don't have horn. Why? Because you don't need the Lord doesn't. The nature doesn't need all these things. There is death because the system doesn't need this body to remain alive for long. It doesn't need. There is no requirement. I should understand that. Nobody is inevitable, not required. So today I am alive, I should understand this. Then what will happen? When you do not have attraction towards this body, similarly, when you do not have attraction towards this mind, some little bit of knowledge, naturally everybody will have some little bit of knowledge. And whatever the knowledge, whatever the body, let it be there as it is. I am happy with that. Then what will happen? Who am I? This knowledge will dawn slowly. I am not the body, I am not the mind. What I am is, I am the consciousness. I am consciousness. And consciousness means nature of the consciousness is infinity, you know. Nature of consciousness is infinity. It is because of the identification that I understand myself to be limited. Just like a wave, if there is a mind in the wave, let me say, if there is a mind in the wave, This sparrow will say, I am the miserable wave. I came a few seconds earlier and I am going to go away in time. This will be the thinking. Similarly, when the knowledgeable wave, it teaches the ignorant wave. See, yes, you came a few seconds before. You will go away, but you are the essence of the entire ocean. Do you understand that? You are the essence of the entire ocean. You are the water. Of course, it looks like the wave. Wave goes away, but you'll exist. You will exist. You will continue to exist. Similarly, each and every wave is going to continue to exist. So why should you be sorry for whom? You are sorry for the flesh, blood, or Mr. So and so. The Mr. So and so has to become flesh and blood for you, whether it's the relative reality, I mean. So father, mother relationship, whatever may be there, it's okay. But the reality is this is the reality. And if we analyze how a person is lived his entire life, see, it's a very important thing. If we analyze how a person will live his entire life, just you see the prescription and be happy. How your grandfather lived, your grandfather, he lived in this manner, or your father, let's say. Your father lived like this. He may be alive now, may not be there, but he lived like this. Similarly, all the fathers in the world, they live like this. Why they live like this? Why a crow is there in America and not here in India? Because the crow is supposed to be here, that's it. The crow is supposed to be here, not there. That crow is supposed to be there, not here. Doesn't make any big difference. How does it matter? A mosquito in America and mosquito in India, how does it matter? It's a matter of 4 days. Both of them will be gone. No, I am a better mosquito. If you say that, you are in problem. You are in problem. So what type of mosquito you are? If you say, I am a comfortable mosquito. I am happy with whatever I am. And I am equally happy with everyone in this world. Equally happy with everybody in this world. The wave is equally happy with all the waves in the ocean. No problem. No problem at all. Once it enters into your head, he is living very, very nicely, very comfortably, then you are in problem. If you see, if you understand, if you think that no, he is living very nice manner, so many things are so they are living very nice, that's wrong. So 100% wrong. Unless you will suffer mentally. If you think this is very nice, you want to hold on to it. Reality is not that. You have to leave it. So before it has got to be we have got to be very practical. Before this system rejects you, why don't you reject yourself? Happily reject yourself. That's why it is. That best person in the world. I don't want to deliberately bring an end to this body, but I know this body will come to an end. I am happy with this knowledge. And because this is universal phenomenon, and I don't come to an end because I am the authority of, I am the basis of this body. I am water, and for me alone this wave is staying. And nature of the wave doesn't affect me. Let it be whatever it is. This is how it is. It is fine. There is nothing wrong in this. But I am not fascinated by this small little body. So up to that you have to go. And as the scripture says, infinity is the nature of the universe. That's it. Just one statement. Infinity is the nature of the universe. You have to discover. And infinity looks like everything finite. Infinity looks like finite. One water looks like many waves. See, one water looks like many waves. One consciousness looks like so many things in the dream. So why not one consciousness look like the entire universe? And what is the benefit by this knowledge? What is the benefit of this knowledge? If the entire universe is one consciousness, then who will suffer for what? It is consciousness alone. So definitely this knowledge takes place. But before that, you have to remove your misunderstanding with respect to the things and things of the world and the universe. Any misunderstanding, whichever is there inside you, you have to understand, you have to accept first that this is my misunderstanding, and I try to remove it. Misunderstanding means, see, you expect somebody to be very friendly towards you. This is your misunderstanding. Why? Because the person is a different entity. He has got his own way of thinking. He will behave according to his nature. So if you are not ready for the other's nature, you will suffer. If I expect something from you, I may expect, there is nothing wrong in expecting, but you should behave with me like this. If I say, then it is my problem. See, things happen like this, The elephant, the pet elephant, they were taking the elephant inside the crowd with some function being there, and the elephant killed many people. It has happened earlier. Because you don't know, something happens, something happens, and it's nothing for the elephant. It keeps killing. So you cannot expect. Expectation is okay, but you cannot be sure that your expectation will be fulfilled. That is where people falter. They fail. I expect this to happen, but Lord's wish, that you insert inside your head. I expect this thing to be there, but if the Lord so wishes, it will happen. If it doesn't happen, well and good, there is no problem. Doesn't matter. I have to digest. That digesting takes time. And if somebody tries, he can digest. I tell you, each and everything in this, nothing he cannot digest. He cannot digest 100%. I tell you. So, discovering that this alone is the way to remain happy, to remain cool throughout my life, I have to put effort in prayer and assimilation. Prayer, assimilation, both the things. They take you to this level. Whatever level you are today, your prayer and analysis, both of them together. Once the misunderstanding goes away, what stays is the right understanding. Right understanding is infinity appears like finite objects, and it is beautiful. There is no problem. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.